What is up, YouTube? I am starting my first video of the story. Excuse me for my setup. That I just now starting out, so I don't really have much. All I have is my iPhone. So I'm gonna try to make these as good as possible until I can get me some new equipment. But before I even start off the story, I'm going to take this time and just tell my wife that I love her. She's been everything to me in this cancer process. She's been such big help, and I just gotta say I love you, babe, and I hope we can continue our good times and just continue to love each other and have fun. I want to start this story off at work because that's where I first found that I should go to the hospital. And excuse me, I have a hard time focusing on two things at once. So in the midst of doing these videos, I'm going to try to get better at multitasking. I keep telling my wife I have ADD and ADHD, but she don't believe me, so I'm gonna have to get checked for it. So you guys can look forward to those updates because I'm basically letting you guys know everything that's going on with me and what's happening with my health and everything like that. And I hope you all love these videos. I'm gonna play different games. Of course, I said that in the first video. I don't know if any of you watched it, but I'm not just playing one game. You'll see multiple games. The game's just here for me to take my mind off of what I'm actually doing, and letting people into your life and letting people know what's going on with you is very difficult, you know. Especially for me, like I never wanted to talk about myself, but ever since this, I've realized I've had a big testimony, and maybe this would help some other people out of knowing and seeing that other people do go through what you're going through, and help some people out along the way, and maybe they can I don't even know what that was. It's just a cylinder. But if you want to know what game I'm playing, it's Phantasy Star 2, the classic version, not the NGS. Me and my brother, we play this together. You might see him on a couple of my videos. I don't know yet. It's kind of hard to talk while I'm talking to him at the same time and sharing the story. Ow! I guess that's what happens when the wrong button gets pushed. But it's the upper again. Uh, anyway, my supervisor at the time, he told me I should go get checked because when I went up to him, I was very concerned. He could see it on my face because I've basically been pooping blood and everything for the last couple. Sorry, I had to get rid of these enemies. They were getting on my nerves. Um, he's the one that told me to go to the hospital and get checked, which I thank him for now because uh, I'm not one to go to the hospital. So I was at work, you know, going through everything in my head. Like, you know something's wrong. Everybody can tell something's wrong when with their body, you know, just not acting right. You know, you get feelings. Uh, and I know I should have got checked a lot faster than what I did, but it's just hard to get checked when it's about you. You don't want that. Nobody wants to hear that, you know. It's just everybody wants to stay healthy and not go through anything, but it just happens in your life. But I worked my whole shift because I didn't want to. I didn't want to leave them short-handed at work and stuff like that. So sometimes you gotta take responsibility and do your job. But I know it's not more important than your health, but I finally got off work and told my boss what's going on, and he was very concerned for my health because he knows me. I don't just come up to him like that every day, you know, and say something's wrong. I think in the 7 years I worked for that company, I think I called off like maybe under 10 times. And these enemies are getting on my nerves.
Excellent job.
But he just basically told me to come and tell him what's going on afterwards because he was very concerned. He was a good boss. I liked my bosses. I don't think there was one person I really hated there. I mean, I had a horrible experience with one of the supervisors, but now, like, after he found out how good of an employee I actually was by one of the head Japanese people, I never had any problems with any of my supervisors. They actually want me back now. They've been wanting me to return, but I told them there's no possibility of me returning with my condition. And I really want to go back. I really do. I knew the job. I loved the job. It was easy. Shoot, so much cake work. We had a lot of people quit, saying the job was I don't know, but they quit for some reason. But it the job was easy. It was basically follow paperwork and manual labor. That was it. I mean, put the stuff in the right hole. That's what the job was. Easy. Like there was certain aspects of the job that was hard, but easy job. But I finally I go home, take a shower, tell my mother where I'm going. I know there was a rock. Ah, there it is. Uh, but get to the doctors anyway, and there's a wait in the waiting room, of course. Even if there's nobody in there, there's a wait. I don't understand how there's a wait when there's nobody in there. I'm basically talking to my mother and my wife on the phone while I'm waiting to go get checked out. Your nerves are already shot going in, and then they make you wait for so long. But oh dang, he jumped at me quick. Finally get back into the office, and she wants to run blood work, of course. Anytime it's to do with something like that, they want to run blood work. They get the blood work back like, I don't know how much long later. Then I gotta wait for the doctor to come in, which I don't even think it was a doctor. I think it was a physician's assistant that I was working with. If you don't know, physician assistant's right underneath doctor. Then it goes RN, I think, if I'm right. But ooh, I thought I was gonna hit him. Oh my God! Stop walking away from me and making me miss my shots. But right in the side. But got the test results back. Then she wants to do the one thing that I didn't want, but it has to happen. I know you can't. You can't get out of it, y'all. You can't get out of a rectal exam. You just gotta bear through it. I mean, I hope in the future that they got better ways to check instead of, prodding around your business. But and it had to be a female, which now I'm kind of glad it was a female, because you don't really think about people's fingers and how big they are. It's just nice to have a female do your rectal exam. But ooh, I thought he was gonna swing on me. I was gonna hook him while he was Anyway, dude, I I'd like doctors to know, like, please do not just go straight for it. You know, it gets on. Let the person get his stuff together before he gets a finger up the butt. It just irritates me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got through the rectal exam. Um, then I found out that I had a mass in there, and it's scary. It really is, because a mass could mean two things. Could be nothing, or it could be cancer. And um, and like everybody else's brain, it always goes. I just, it's just nerves and everything like that. I called my wife right after I found out, and of course, she's crying already right when I told her. Uh, but when I say that she's amazing, and that as soon as I told her what was going on and she felt the fear that I had in my voice, um, she did not even hesitate to basically call her clients. She's a hair stylist and she braids and everything like that. But for a woman that's only been with somebody for 2 months to give up a $600 a day for a man that she barely knows, I think I found me a winner. Like, that's when I fell in love with my wife. Like, I I thank her all the time. You might see me rage a couple times in these videos, because games can get on your nerves, and I'm like, um, I didn't even pick up no healing items. Are you kidding me? Um, oh my god, I just healed. But gotta stay away from his back feet. How you like them hooks? Look like Roy Jones Jr. uh, need space. I did not buy healing items again. My wife don't understand how bad my brain actually is. I forget so much. And God bless her, she puts up with it. She could literally tell me something that 2 seconds later I will forget. Ooh, I already knocked him out. I knew I wasn't horrible at this game. But I don't see no rare drop. I see some knuckle. The Riddle Mole. Okay, that might be better than what I got. Why couldn't I pick up these then? I was about to say. She didn't even want to leave my side, let alone go home and go do a job. And I will say this, my problems with cancer did not start until after I had the surgeries and everything like that. Like,
which quest are you up for?
I don't know if anybody else feels like this, because through it all, I was just easy. But now it's like, oh, I want to get this over with. I think that's what the problem is. I'm wanting to go back to work. I'm wanting to do something. I have a business plan in mind, but for now, I guess I'll make some YouTube videos and hopefully catch some laughs during this. I hope y'all liked the video. I hope someone got something out of it that's going through it. I don't know. And I'll talk to you in the next video.